Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penj and welcome back to the Universim, and we are down here at the airport, which was a building that was completed last time out, and we're here just because I think this is my favourite building in the game. I do like how it looks. It just looks brilliant. It looks like a kid's playset. If you were going to design a kid's airport playset, it should look like this because it is brilliant. And the colour scheme is yellow and purple. This sort of very bright, sort of vivid purple colour. I mean, it's brilliant. Why can't all airports in real life be this colour? Why can't they be purple and yellow? They would just look so much more jolly. Also, I do like the fact that it's entirely pointless. I think it's very amusing that it looks brilliant and it's in and it's great and it has got very dramatic things going on with planes taking off and landing. Entirely pointless. There is no other airport on the entire of the planet where these planes can land. So everyone must pile on board, go up, take off, look out the windows, go, oh wow, we're high up, we're in a plane, and then land back down at the same airport and then go home again. I don't really know what the point is, but I'm very glad we have the airport in. And that was one of many buildings that we completed last time out. We did quite a lot of stuff last time. We got Big Ben completed, wherever you are. Where are you, Big Benjamin? There you are, Grand Benjamin. So there's Big Ben. To being there, being impressive, and that's all very exciting. We got that in. We upgraded a heck of a lot of other buildings. Loads of other stuff went on. We got ourselves more modern hospitals in. We've got lots of farming going on. And at the end of the last part, there was a bit of a revelation. So we'd been waiting for the resources to pile in to here to build our satellite. But I hadn't noticed that we only had this one thing selected. So I thought, well, okay, we'll pick a satellite and then we'll build one. But no, you have to pick a satellite and then you have to pick how you would like the satellite to be powered. So we have picked monocrystalline silicon solar cells, of course, because why would you pick anything else? And then energy storage, nickel, hydrogen. You have to pick a fuel tank. So we've picked a 58-litre hydrazine tank, and you have to pick a propulsion system. So we've picked an electrodeless plasma thruster because they are the finest of all the thrusters. And now we can get the resources in. So hopefully we should start seeing things being constructed here. But we did this at the very, very end of the previous part. So today's job is to get this complete. Now, this might take a long time. There are an awful lot of resources and there's fuel and all sorts of stuff that we don't really have too much of. So I'm thinking this could take some time. But I've just seen on Twitter that the Universim is gearing up to go into beta phase in the next couple of days. I probably won't have the chance to record another part of this in the next few days before the Universim goes into beta. So this will be our only chance to get this finished. So we're going to do whatever it takes to make this work. We need to launch this satellite because that will be the crowning glory of our civilization so far. So all the stuff is ready. There are quite a lot of workers in. We've got every single worker slot filled. So hopefully that will get constructed pretty quickly. It's just getting resources to it. So come out of that. And last time out, we then also constructed these buildings to help with launching our satellite. So we've got ourselves a chemical plant. There's lots of people in the chemical plant. We've got ourselves the carbon factory. People are in there as well, which is brilliant. And under construction is the fibre factory, still. The fuel refinery, which actually is being built. That's actually under construction right now. They got around to that very quick. And also, which one was this one? Why can't I click on it? Clickety click. I'm clicking with the mouse. There we go. The plastic factory, which is also underway. So the plastic factory and the fuel refinery are going to be completed before the fibre factory, which has been waiting for absolutely ages. The fibre factory has been waiting for some beams for absolutely ages. So they are then going to produce resources that we can send to here to launch our satellite. There are a few things that we need to do first, though. Number one, I think we need a couple more gas mines. Somebody else pointed this out in the comments and said, I don't think you've got enough gas to actually power all the things that need gas. So if we click down here, oh, we're in pause mode. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Right. Before we start doing gas mines, I've noticed that we're out of water again. So I assume that one of the lake pond type things is out of water. It's this one. Right. Okay. Let's top this up. So move time on relatively slowly. Let's go and grab ourselves trickle effect and go, right, clouds and clouds and clouds and clouds. Many clouds over here. We've got so many creator points. I do not mind if we spend a few of them on making rain to top this up. So there we go. Water goes back up to 1,860. The only reason I wanted to do that, so it said here, the crops won't yield much food at all if they don't get water. And food has become a bit of a premium again. Because we elected someone last time that promised double food rations, the fool, even though we were low on food. So yeah, we need to make sure that we have everything growing as much as we can. We need all the food we can get. Right, how is that looking? It's filling up relatively slowly. Yeah, I would like that to fill up more. Let's cast another couple of big clouds over it. So let's do that. Now, is that going up any quicker? That's much better. And we've just gained some followers as well, which is lovely. I mean, I'd like that ideally to go up to 100%. It would be great if that could go up to 100. I mean, do we just drop in a few more clouds over it and just see if that speeds it up even more? Yeah, that seems to be... Well, yeah, okay, right. It's about a third full, which is better than it was. Ooh. Right, okay. The food person has gone. Oh, this is excellent news. So the food person who promised all the extra food has now gone. They've been booted out of office. And we've got you, Munoha. Accelerated studies, Nugget spend less time in school, but injury rates increase. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, let's celebrate. Why not? Get some fireworks going wherever they are. Did we celebrate? Where are the fireworks? Normally they do fireworks when we do that kind of thing. No, okay. No fireworks for you this time, Nugget. Or we just couldn't see them. But okay, right. Now, how is that looking now? Yeah, that's looking much healthier. We'll have to keep our eye on that, though. Just to make sure. You know what, let's just do one more over it. Just to make sure. 2 more. There we go, look. And we've still got loads of creator points left. We've got lots of creator points. Okay, with that done, and with food now hopefully rising again, because people are going to eat regular rations, not double rations, I think we can go through and put in a few more gas mines. So let's go down to here and just get a few gas mines in. It's not utilities, is it? It would be manufacturing. No, where would a gas mine be? Resource management. There it would be. Iron mines, gas mines. We need a few of these. Now, they do generate a bit of crime for some reason. I don't know why. And they do sort of take a bit of a knock to the happiness. But I think we should be okay. Things are looking pretty good for crime and happiness. So I think we'll be okay to put at least a couple of these around the place. I'd love one to go in that gap. But I don't think we can fit it in that gap. Never mind. So we'll have one here, which is pretty close to everything else. So that can be near to there. And then we'll put another one over this side. If we can get one over here, that would be perfect. Yeah, look, that fits in the corner just there. That's spot on. Yeah, we'll have one there and one there, please. So a couple more gas mines, because we need gas to do most of these things now. We need gas to do pretty much all the things. Gas goes into here to make the steel beams, and gas will probably go into all these other things as well, so, to power things up. So, yeah, we need to make sure that we've got that going. I do love the fact that you can just see planes in the background. Can you click on the planes? No. I mean, I don't really know what the plane is doing. It's just having a little poodle about the plane. There's another plane. They just fly around the world and then just land again. It's brilliant. I mean, you know what? I suppose it's a novelty. It's a new exciting thing that they can all get used to and have fun with. Okay, so whilst they're under construction, whilst those gas mines are being put together and we just sit and wait, I might just go and have a little scoot around the planet just to see if I can find any more mystery boxes that might have some nice luxury type resources in, or some steel bars or whatever. Because probably none have come from UFOs, but sometimes they do crash down in meteors or whatever. So let's see if there are any available. I mean, very first initial glance would imply not, but I'll go and have a quick look. No, unfortunately, I don't think there is one. I don't think there's anything for us to get any free resources out of. Although, to be fair, the last one we did use exploded. It exploded and killed a load of our nuggets. I think it killed about 30 people, which was very unfortunate. Also, I can hear the alarm noise going off. Why is the alarm noise going off? Everyone is pouring into bunkers. Not entirely sure why. Why is the alarm... Hang on, are now people coming out of bunkers? I don't really know what's going on. I can hear the alarm, but I don't... Oh, there's a fire. Oh, there was a bit of a fire over here at the engineer's hut. I don't think you need to worry too much, engineers. It's fine. Also, how's our engineer coverage? Is everything covered for engineering? I think it is. Yes, okay. Oh, a couple of buildings over here are going to look a little bit worse for wear. Hang on a minute. We can deal with that. Don't you worry. Hang on. Where's rejuvenate? Which one of those is that there? Rejuvenate. Let's just rejuvenate that building and rejuvenate that building. And they should be pretty much back on full condition. Yay, that one is. And that one is. Marvellous. So there you go. Look, so we've helped a little bit. I still like the fact that the balloon is in the sky also. I know we've got an airport and I know we're building a satellite. But there's something lovely about that hot air balloon just floating around there in the sky. Just nice and slowly and calmly It's all very serene, just having a lovely, relaxing trip over there in the hot air balloon. I do like that. Food is tragic. Food is tragically low. We need to do something about food. We've got 488 adult nuggets. No child nuggets either, which is unfortunate. But yeah, we are running very much out of food. We need lots of food. If a deal comes by from one of the other people, I don't think Red Deer ever trade with us, but one of the other little settlements that's around the place, if anyone ever does come to us for a deal, we will try and grab some food off them. Although that is ticking up quite nicely. Can we get in the way of the planes? Like, can we get in their path and annoy them? I don't know. I want to sort of see if they fly round us or something. If we do that, can we go up and sort of look at the plane? Oh yeah, we can. Whoa, that was very dramatic. So yeah, it just must have just gone around the world and come back again. Oh well, I hope you had fun, you lot. Oh, and these buildings are done, of course, so the fuel refinery is in. So that takes oil and a bit of gas and turns it into fuel. And then over here, the plastic factory is also done, and that takes oil and gas and turns it into plastic. Okay, so they do two different things. That needs oil and gas, that needs oil and gas. But they turn it into two different things. However, nobody works in these places at the moment. There must be educated labourers available. There must be. They can't all be just doing other jobs, can they? Grave diggers. Yeah, look down here. Labourers. Why can't they just go and assign themselves? Why do I have to tell you to do this? Wimbos. We've got so many wimbos around the place. There you go. Right, so that place has now got people in it, which is good. Now we need to get some workers in here. So we'll just chuck anybody in. Anybody who's not quick enough to move out of the way. We'll click on you. So that's fully stocked with workers. That is already. That requires a bit of food, which is fine. I mean, I'd prefer to keep the food for, eating, but that's okay. A bit of oil and a bit of gas. So yeah, we really do need to actually get these gas things in. That's nearly done, bar... What's that? Just regular iron? We must have loads of regular iron. We must have absolutely armfuls of it. Yes, 486. Can we just give this place some iron, please? That's not very difficult. We've put the complicated stuff in and left the easy stuff. Okay, and also, over here... I think it might be worth also getting ourselves a courier's hut. Whatever they look like now, I'm not entirely sure. Where would they be on here? I don't know, utility. Are they a resource? Ah, yeah, they're one of these, are they? A courier hut, yeah. So let's just make sure that if we put a courier's hut over here, it might help speed things up with getting resources moving around the place, because the couriers can go and do all that work for us. So yeah, if we just put a courier hut right in the middle, just pop one just there. In fact, can we have multiple? Can we have another courier hut? Can we fit one in just there? Yes, we can. Let's turn it round so it faces toward there. So that's good. And then can we fit another one in somewhere over this side? Oh, no, there's already one there. There's one just there. So we should be okay for those. But yeah, maybe we'll get another one in. Is that a courier hut? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. We don't need another one. But we should have lots and lots of courier huts around here to move all of the goods and resources and things around. So now we just need to get this done. We need to get the gas mines complete. That will be very, very helpful. And then get some stuff produced. Have we actually put anything in here at all? Have we actually put any resources into this in any way, shape or form? No, not a thing. Nothing at all. Brilliant. Good job, folks. Good job. I mean, we want to make this our number one priority. I want this to be done. 27 fuel, 32 electronics, 27 fibre optics, 25 carbon fibre, and 52 steel beams is what we want to get in there. At the moment, we've got entirely nothing in there, which is exceptional. So yay, go us. Right, okay, let's get these things constructed. Maybe that will help speed up our resource production. Okay, we have the slight inconvenience of a windstorm coming our way. So I've pressed the alarm button and all of the nuggets are running to their houses or their bunkers or whatever they can find that's nearby. So, they're sorting it out. It's a little bit inconvenient because it means that nobody is going to be producing anything. No work is going to be happening because everybody's going to be hiding at home or whatever, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it'll go away sooner rather than later. So yeah, look, we'll just wait for the sandstorm or snowstorm or whatever it is, windstorm to pass. I think it might be clearing, which is excellent. Yep, there we go. Right, all the nuggets come back out. Everybody get back to work, please. I've topped up the batteries with a couple of jolts of lightning, which is brilliant. So we've got battery power, so we've got lots of energy and stuff because we're not actually generating any at all. Even though the little windmill things on these farms are going round very, very, very well indeed, I assume that the actual things that generate power are not moving at all. No, it's not very windy over this side of the world. It's very, very not windy there, even though they're moving. Okay, that's a little bit strange, but this is exciting. We have ourselves a trade offer. So they will give us... Ooh, they've got chemicals. Okay, do you know what? Yeah, okay, we'll have a trade. We'll have a bit of a trade. Let's put time down to normal, and let's see what we've got lots of that we don't want. Okay, quite a bit of cement that we probably don't need that much cement. So would you like some of this sort of normal wood? So let's give you 150 of that. That puts you up into a pretty good... Why does it say that? Well, hang on, a 50. So we'll top that up. Also, would you like some planks? You can have 50 planks, because we like you. And would you like some of these? We got loads of that. Have 100 of that, please. And from your things that you're offering, we'll take all of that food, because we need all the food we can get. We don't need cement. We could do with all those steel beams. So we'll have all of those. Thank you very much. Yeah, I can't get the thing that they were offering. The trade screen, I think, must be a thing that is being developed. Because it doesn't make any sense, really. It doesn't seem to make any sense that, they were offering us some chemicals, were they? Or were they offering us... Oh, I can't remember what the initial deal was now. Were they offering us chemicals and we give them beams? Or was it the other way around? I'm not entirely sure now. I don't know. Let's have, I don't know, 25 of your fuel. We'll have... I don't know, let's just give them... Let's try and grab 25 of each of their things. And then we need to give them something else. So just top up the deal, sweeten the deal, maybe with some cement. Even though they've got an amount of cement, let's just see how much cement it's going to take to actually get this into a nice deal for us. So there we go, about there. What if we give you... Hang on, can we move about? Yes, we can. Right, hang on. Let's try and fly over to the Cosmodrome. Now, I'm aware that time is ticking down on this deal. Where is the Cosmodrome? I mean, you can't miss it. It's a massive building. Whereabouts is the Cosmodrome? That's the airport. It's across the lake from the airport. There we go. So it's there. So what do we need to get our hands on? We've put some resources in. We've put 1 fuel in. Oh, joyous days. So we need 27 fuel. So we're getting 25. So let's grab more than we need. Let's grab 40 fuel because they might take it somewhere else. That's that, isn't it? That's the fibre optics. We'll grab, I don't know, 30 of that then. We might as well. All the food. And now we just need to offer them some more cement. Just to sweeten that deal back in our favour. And hopefully, all this, there you go, that'll do. Yes, please. Those resources will come straight into here, which would be brilliant. I would be very, very happy if all those resources poured straight into there. Have we completed any of the other buildings? We've not completed that gas mine because it's still needing iron. Can we prioritise that, please? Can we at least complete one of the gas mines that I've asked you to complete? And then the courier huts as well? No, that's waiting for... Is that iron or is that the just regular bricks? It's not now tool tipping. It's not tool tipping me anymore. It used to tell me these things. I'm not entirely sure. I think that's just iron. Of which we have 412. So I don't know what the delay is. I don't know why we're not able to get that done. Right, move time on, nice and quick. Let's see if any of those resources that we just traded for make its way over here to our satellite place. And my goodness, yes, it has. 27 fuel has arrived, which is brilliant news. That is excellent. I'm very happy with that. Now, that does mean, however, do we need this? Do we need the fuel refinery? Is there any point in having this at all? I don't think there is. Because our whole job now, our whole objective is to get that satellite launched. This thing makes fuel. The satellite has fuel. So I think for now, let's just power this building down and then we'll just clear all the people out of here. And that is 4 people that can go and do other jobs. They can move other things around. They can go and become couriers or whatever. So yeah, we'll get that closed down for now. There is progress, however. Steel beams have been sent over to the Cosmodrome. So there's stuff to work on now. I imagine now they can actually get on with stuff in there. Yeah, they've got a few steel beams. They've got some fibre optics. They could probably put them together, couldn't they? And make a start on building a satellite. I mean, they're a long way off with other stuff. There's no electronics. Oh, also, yes, okay, fine, I know. Right, we need to go through to a different season. Spring, please, because winter is rubbish and terrible. There we go. Right, so spring has rolled round. But yeah, they could make a start on that, couldn't they? Oh, now there's a fire. I don't know why all of the Nuggets panic. When there is a fire, so there must be a fire somewhere in our settlement. I don't know where, but it's just there, look. There's fire just here. I don't know why people over here are panicking and running into the bunkers. No. Anyone within a certain radius should probably be a bit worried. But if you're over here, that fire is not going to get you. But now, of course, everyone has left their workplaces. Everyone is hiding in bunkers. Nobody's doing anything. So yeah, maybe that will be something they look at in future versions. But yeah, that can get a little bit... That's a little bit silly, really, isn't it? Fire just here should not mean that people over there stop working. It's not near you yet. Don't worry. Oh, I think I might have realised why these are not being constructed. I thought that was iron. But no, that's the iron there, because this is a sort of ye olde style gas mine still, I think. So that, I think, is iron. That is planks. And I think that is stone blocks. And we do not have any stone of any kind for some reason. We've got no stone at all. And no blocks. That would be why they're not being constructed, because there are no resources available. Do we not have a stone mine? Or has the stone mine stopped working or whatever? There is a stone mine. And it has no stone. Oh dear. Right, okay, we need to build ourselves a new stone mine. That would be the issue then, wouldn't it? Yeah, so we've ran out of actual stone. Okay, right. Resource management. Stone mine. There must be... Oh, autosave makes it lag. There must be space for a stone mine somewhere. There must be... Hang on, can we put one over here? That would be great. If we could get one over here somewhere. There's all sorts of stuff over here, look. Can we tuck one at the back here? There must be room, yes. A stone mine just there. That would be good. Right, that's covered by them. So the engineers are going to cover that. And the fire. So it's covered by them. So it's got, services available to go to it and stuff. So that's good. And then we could do with getting ourselves one of the stone refineries as well then. If we're doing that, then we might as well do it properly. So let's get ourselves a stone refinery. Although they look very, very fancy now. They need a load of resources. 15 cement, 10 glass, and some iron. Yeah, go on, let's do it. Let's put one of those over here as well. Come on, men. So we'll put one of those, I don't know, there, that'll do. Drop that in. And then, yeah, so look, you can see that's an old style building with the wooden fencing. That's a new one with the cranes and all that kind of stuff. And then do we want to put a storage area as well up there? Just so they can actually get stuff stored. Whereabouts would that be? Warehouse. Yeah, there we go. I think these are ye olde style warehouses still, aren't they? They're not fancy yet. They're not modernised quite as much as I thought they might be. Right, and we'll drop one of those in as well. Okay, so now hopefully, yeah, okay, we can't build that. Prioritise the stone mine, please. So bring much in the way of stone. That will be really, really handy. Although we haven't got any actual... That just needs stone blocks. We haven't got any of those either. Why have we got no stone at all? There's stone just here. Hang on. Right. Now let's use my magic powers. I haven't done this for ages. Joe, what? I will help you with this. So yeah, can we just chuck that in? Yeah, there. Do you know what? I'll make this quicker. I will chuck the stone in. I'll chuck the stone and the wood in. You just do the building, all right? There we go. Another bit of stone and a tree and all the other stuff you need. I will sort out this little setup over here as much as I can. And whilst that's being constructed, we might as well take down this stone mine, because that's not going to ever do anything ever again. So yeah, do all that. Can we blow up the building? Demolish the building, yes, because there's no point it being there. And then also there was another stone mine over... Oh, everything just looks very, very similar now. Was it over this way somewhere? There was another stone mine somewhere. We set up another... Oh, it's over here somewhere. Has the one over here stopped as well, or did we not replace that one? Ah... Maybe we didn't replace that one. I swear there was one over there. Did it fall down? It might have fallen down, possibly. That might be why we have indeed ran out of stone. However, we've knocked that one mine down. So that means that that'll free up some people. So hopefully they will then be able to come over here. I think it's done. I think it's in. Yes, there is a stone mine available with 6,310 stone. Okay, right. Literally anybody can work in this. I'm not first. Just anybody who needs a job. There must be some people that are just courier labourers. Come on, where are you all? We need people to work here. It's very important. Yeah, you and you and you and you. Go and work in here. Generate much stone, please. Really, really, really quickly. Quick check on the satellite, and it's looking pretty much the same as it was before. There has been a little bit of glass delivered. They've delivered a tiny pane of glass. That's all. But do you know what? It's better than nothing. Resources are going the right way. And Ukumba, maybe, I don't know how you pronounce that, is the new leader of Tandarian. And look how very dapper they are. They are wearing a proper actual jacket. They're not dressed in, animal furs anymore. That's a proper stripy jacket with a little shirt on underneath. That is very fancy. Okay, we'll celebrate that. So yay, that makes people happy. That's good. I'll give it a while. Then I'll do some matchmaking just to see if we can get that population up a little bit more. And now there is a contraception ban. The population might creep up. I noticed that we've got quite a lot of raw food, which is brilliant. Hopefully we can get a lot more of the prepared food as well. And then hopefully we can get some stuff. Oh, Landlauger, hello. How are you? We give them a load of stuff, which I don't know what that is. It looks like stone that we don't have, and they give us some fuel. Okay, what can they give us that we could make use of? Mystery objects just here. I don't know what they are. Okay, how about we come into here. We need glass. We need glass and we need beams. So that looks like glass. So can we have ourselves, 50 of your glass? Then we'll get 15 of that. 15 of that. I don't know what they are. So 15 of that and 15 of that. And then we'll give you some stuff. We don't have a lot of the stuff. 448 is iron, I think. 462, 475. The iron is all over the shop. What if we gave you 100 iron? You are not. That's okay, we need to give you quite a bit. 200 iron. And that gives us, what if we give you 250 iron? And that gives us a little bit of leeway to place. We don't need that. We might possibly... Let's get some more glass, because that could be always useful. So 60 glass. And then we don't know what these things are here. They are mystery items. Let's get... Well, if we get 32 of each, then we might be able to wing it and hope that one of them is electronics. That might be quite a good idea. We'll do that. Yeah, have some more of that. We've got no need for all of that stuff. It takes ages to do anything around here anyway. So there we go. Let's go for that. I don't know what that is either. Flowers? Herbs? Okay, we'll do that trade. Thank you very much. So we'll see if that actually works. So we should have... A load of glass has arrived. I don't know what else... I don't know what all these other things are now. Because, again, there's no tooltips on things. So we're just having to sort of guess. But that, it's okay. We'll keep an eye on this. And just make sure that some stuff goes in here. Because this is now becoming time critical. This is becoming time critical. So we want to make sure that at least some of that glass is going into here. And it took long enough, but the people in the stone mine are finally mining some stone, which is brilliant. So we should be seeing this increase. This is the raw stone. They have got to ship it quite some way to the factory thing that turns it into the nice blocks. But again, that'll get there eventually, I would hope, at some point. We've got couriers around the place. I mean, there's not that many up here. There's one here. There's some couriers just here. Can we employ another courier? There you go. You're a courier now. Well done. Enjoy your new job. So yeah, hopefully we can get all that in. Another farm has lost all of its food. Although we have got loads of raw food now. Loads and loads of raw food, which is better than nothing. I mean, I'd prefer it if it was proper prepared meals, but I will take all of that raw food because not too long ago, that was down to not very much at all, 40 or 50 or something. So yeah, 454, that's pretty good. There is an electricity shortage. Oh my goodness me, you lot. Right, hang on a second. There. Electrify. Bam, 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 and bam. There we go. Right, I've sorted out your power issues again. And they have loaded up the glass into the satellite building. So now we've got ourselves all of the fuel, all of the fibre optics, all of the glass. We just need to get ourselves the beams, so the steel beams from the steel factory, which is next door. If they weren't steel beams, you could throw them over. But they're quite heavy, obviously, but you could just chuck them over. Oh, also, let's make sure we've got people working in there as well. We want to make sure that we've got everything ready for when that thing goes. When we've got, resources in there, gas and whatever, we want to make sure that we can get things in production pretty quickly. So, yeah, John, you can go into there. And then also, there must be some more labourers around the place. You as well. Mr. Wimbos, yeah, another Wimbos family. So you go into there, that's fine. The only thing that's worrying me now is electronics. Because I'm not entirely sure how we make electronics. I don't know how we construct them. And the little icon there that looks like a sort of a processor, sort of chip thing, doesn't really appear down here. So I'm not sure how we make electronics. Hopefully we will find out. There we go, just took down another passing UFO that was no doubt going to cause us loads of trouble. Also, I think it might be slowly creeping toward winter. So let's grab the magic box thing from here and we will open it. Where is telekinesis? Which one is telekinesis? It's the sort of the grabby looking thing. There you go, so that one. So that'll burn away to nothing. We will get the box out of it eventually. I think the alarm is going off again over in our place. So hopefully everyone is still doing some work and everyone's not ran back to the bunkers again. Because there's a lot going on. We need an awful lot of people doing their jobs. So now I'm a little bit wary of this. It's got lots of just normal stuff in it. Let's just open it now. So there we go. We got ourselves... Oh, is that gas? Oh, it's gas. That's perfect. That's as much of that as you want to give us would be beautiful. And we shall change the season to spring because nobody wants this silly month because it's all terrible. What's that there as well? So that's fuel. And underneath it is fiber optics. Okay. That was full of useful futuristic stuff and some stone as well. Okay. It was full of all sorts of random things. What's that? And that's nothing, maybe. That's something that we didn't need to... Is that just part of this little setup just here? Okay, fine. Right you are. Okay, that's all good. Let's go and have a quick check. Quick check over here on whether anything has happened on this side. No, absolutely nothing. One beam has gone into there. Oh, we're going to need one of these. An electronics factory. Why is the electronics factory under resource management and all the other manufacturing things are under manufacturing? Oh, well, there you go. That's why we're not able to produce any electronics, because we haven't built the factory for it. Yeah, I think that should possibly be moved. I think that factory, electronics factory, should go into manufacturing. But there you go, whatever. We know it's there now. Okay. Circuit boards and other components are complex little pieces of technology, which is why it's probably best that a machine builds them instead of Nuggets. Yes, okay. Right. We need one of these. We need one of these absolutely as soon as possible. This is key. Right, get that in and make this the #1 priority thing. Oh my goodness me, there's a lot of people on board with getting that done. Yeah, okay, please do this as fast as you can. Please, please, please. It is vitally important that we get that done. Because that means that we can start getting electronics in. The beams are just going to slowly arrive. There's now 7 out of 52. I think it was on 3. So that's slowly but surely generating some beams. I think a lot of the beams are just going to come from... trade stuff, which isn't ideal. I'd like to be able to generate it ourselves, but it just seems to be a lot quicker to just go and trade with the other people that have all those resources we need. But now we know that there's an electronics factory, not in the list of factories, but somewhere else. Now we know that's there. We can get that in. And oh my goodness me. What? 7 out of 10 have already gone in there. So 7 iron is that, and 7 glass, and all the cement is already in. Oh my word. Okay, the weather has certainly taken a turn for the worse. There was a locust storm, so I've just gone and rained on them. But it just looks really, really miserable. Everything just looks really terrible. There's no alert up here, so I don't know what's going on there. But the electronics factory is in, and this is excellent. So it requires that, which I assume is iron, although now I'm not entirely sure. Iron and some gas. So gas is going to be the most important thing that we're going to get. We need those gas mines completed. So we need to just put a couple of workers in here if we can find anybody that's available. Oh, hang on. There's a labourer. Yeah, we'll have you, and we'll have a night shift of you. You will do. So you can both work in the electronics factory. And now it's key that you just get on with this. You just get on with this and just make this do its thing. Our population was looking very, very good, and we did have quite a lot of child nuggets, but the child nuggets have all vanished, and now the population is tumbling. Why is the population just absolutely coming down? There's a swarm of locusts, which I thought I dealt with. They're just coming through and just being a nuisance. The population has just utterly crumbled. So all the child nuggets have just vanished, and the population has gone down by about 50 nuggets in no time at all. I don't know what just happened there. I'm not entirely sure why the population has just entirely crashed. Oh, lo and behold, I think the gas mine is in. I think that's the new one, isn't it? Yeah, I'm fairly certain that is a new gas mine. At long last, it took a heck of a long time to get there. So now we're waiting for that one to be constructed. Then we want to get the courier huts in, which might also take a little while. How is this looking? It's looking exactly the same as it was before. Okay, fine, right, I'll go make another cup of tea. Okay, apparently Shambala have decided to send a bomber our way. Now, we've seen this before. They run along and they make a funny little sort of running kind of noise. So we need to try and hear for them and see if we can spot them. Sort it out first. Oh, hang on. I can hear a noise. Or is that just the rain? That might have just been the rain, possibly. But I don't know where the bomber is. It might be worth Oh, they were just there, weren't they? They were just here. What did it blow up? Okay. That's not so bad. I don't know what building that was, but might have been it just says buildings collapsed. An engineer's, an eatery, a courier hut, and a cosmetics. It blew up 4 things. Oh my goodness me. Okay, right. So that's not good. That has not helped at all. Okay, fine. So we've lost a few key buildings. At least they haven't damaged the all-important fancy space flight production buildings. Although nothing is going on over here anyway. Everything is taking forever. I also noticed, as I was trying to look for the bomber, that there's quite a lot of dead nuggets around. There's a lot of corpses. I mean, they might have been tidied up now by the sort of gravedigger folks. There were a lot of corpses lying around. Not entirely sure why there were so many dead nuggets. So that could have been what happened to our population, as in that they all just sort of dropped dead. I don't know why they would just drop dead, but they did, and that's fine. That's something we'll have to deal with. Also, still nothing happening there. But that thing there, I've now realised, because we can see just here, these little sort of cube things is electronics. We've got 2 of them. All of 2, so it's going well. Hopefully we can start pouring them into here as our number 1 priority, and then we can get at least something moving on here. Okay, what I've done is, to try and speed things along, is I've switched off a lot of the factories that we no longer need. So resources are not going to go there. For example, the glass factory was using gas. We don't need any more glass to go into our satellite production thing. We don't need that. So we can turn that off. The same goes for down here. We don't need carbon, so we don't need anything going into there. So I'll switch that off. So they don't need to worry about moving those resources around. The fiber factory I have switched off. That uses plastic. I think that's what that is. We want to keep the plastic for the electronics factory. The fuel refinery is switched off. That would use gas. We've stopped that as well. The chemical plant, we've switched that off because that uses gas. The other things we do have on are, we've got the plastic factory on because that generates plastic that we need in the electronics factory. So the electronics factory takes this, it takes I assume that's iron. I think it's iron and gas and plastics and turns it into electronics. So we need those on. So we need that and that switched on. Everything else we can power down. So hopefully now that will move things along at pace. And yeah, it's looking like it might be working. So we've got some electronics in there. We've got some sort of steel beam thingamajigs in there. It's just going to take a while to get them in, particularly by the look of it, the steel beams, which seem to be taking forever to be made. I mean, do we want to get another one of these in? I mean, where does the gas go? Where does the gas go? When we're generating all of this gas, why is it taking so long to make its way to the buildings that are pretty much next to it? There's nobody even in that gas mine. That might be an issue. Come on, there must be some people that want to go and work in a gas mine. It's been your dream for many years. There you go. You and you. Right, please, just generate more resources. And they have finished the other new gas mine at long last. Right, absolutely. Throw anybody into this. Right, so we need people to come and work in it. So there we go. So we've got this gas mine here. It'll take a little while for the workers to arrive there, but that's fine. And then we've got this one here and this one here. So we've got 3 gas mines, although none of them are doing anything at all right now. None of them are doing anything. Why is nobody doing any work? Where are you? You are over here. Absolutely miles away. Are you even making an effort? Oh, you're injured. Oh, brilliant. Right, well, where's your buddy then that should be on the night shift with you? Where are they? Are they actually in here doing any work? I've just crashed into a few buildings. Oh, I can hear some aliens as well. Oh, right, hang on. You're there. Possibly do need to go and sort out the alien threat as well. Where is the alien menace? I heard aliens. Right, hang on a second. Right, aliens, away with you. And when you get slightly further on, I don't want you to... Oh, no, don't knock anything over here. Right, boom, I've got to knock you down, because otherwise you might have blown up one of our buildings there. So, right, you have just narrowly missed the defence tower. That's fine. Right, so we'll grab the thing from you and see what that contains. Okay, there was a fire. I think it's been dealt with. Right, let's open this thing then. Maybe when there's slightly less people around, but okay. And boom, and there is some stuff. A piece of the Eiffel Tower. That's quite a lot of A lot of cement by the look of it. There's some food. There's some bricks, which could be very useful in hopefully getting our courier huts done over the way in the new sort of building area. But yeah, that's about it. Okay. Not as exciting as it could have been. Not electronics, unfortunately. How is it looking? Is it looking pretty much the same as it did before? Yep. Oh, they're very slowly putting some beams in there. Oh, good. Right. Is anybody working in any of these gas mines at all? You are not. That gas mine is doing nothing. And is this one working as well? No. So I've got 3 gas mines over here. None of them are doing anything. Brilliant. Good job, Nuggets. Okay, so 2 of our gas mines have been working fine. They've been generating gas and that's all been lovely. However, the middle one, this one here, has generated nothing all day. And I've been watching the workers to see what's been going on. And I think there might be a bit of a pathing issue. So that person there is going to the gas mine. They have been going to the gas mine all day and they're just stuck. They're wandering around, they crash into other buildings, they walk through other buildings. Shabati, the leader of the mother planet, is dead. Oh dearie me, we shall mourn you in a moment. But they didn't make it here. They kind of walked around here, they went into the courier's hut, so maybe that's part of the issue. Maybe there is a little bit of a pathing issue whereby people cannot actually get here. Because look, it's on shift, so it's your shift, but you're just wandering around out here. There's nothing stopping you going to your place of work. The door is there. It's not blocked. But yeah, look, you're just sort of walking through buildings and stuff. So what I might do is we'll unassign these people. We'll get rid of you and get rid of you because clearly that is not working. We'll put somebody else in. So hopefully these are all different people. I assume they are. We'll see if they have any better luck. Okay, so because this process is so very, very painfully slow, what I've done is we've got ourselves another steel mill constructed on the entire opposite side of the settlement, pretty much. And there's a gas mine already here. There's a gas mine right nearby. So hopefully the gas from there will come into here and this place will start generating some steel beams. Because this is taking just so long. I'm just sitting about, just waiting for it to tick by. I think we should have, if we go and look, we should have all the electronics in by now. Surely we've got all those in. We need one. We need one bit of electronics and then that will be sorted. I mean, how near is that to completion? The annoying thing is they're loading this place up with gas. They're putting so much gas into this place that they're not putting it into the plastic factory, which needs 3 gas to make 1 plastic. This thing here needs 2 plastic in order to finish off our last bit of electronics. In fact, there's 1 done. There's 1 in there. There's a piece of electronics in there right now that could go into here. So hang on a minute. Can we just turn that off? Hang on, turn this off. So let's turn the plastic factory off. I switched a shift off for that, by the way, because that was taking ages as well. And then here, in the electronics factory, if we switch that off, are they going to bring out that single piece of electronics and move it over to here? Because that would be great. There's 9 gas in there. There's 9 gas. It's just sitting there, just doing nothing. It's so painful to see. You don't need 9 gas in there. The thing here, the steel mill needs all the gas. How much has the steel mill got? 1. Oh, this is where, and yeah, the Universim is one of these games where you sit back and you watch it happen. It would be nice to have an option to try and focus things on this building here. So yeah, look, the steel mill, a little option to say, right, prioritise the steel mill, please. Please bring in all the gas into here because you have no control over the resources. So it would be really useful if we could do that. But no, we can't right now. So it's still a waiting game. I mean, time is ticking on. We're about a third of the way, I think, through getting our steel resources for our satellite. It's taking a very long time. How are they doing with this? Now the electronics has gone out. Hopefully they are shipping it over. Was that what's in that little cut? Yes. Okay. Right. So 32 electronics are in there now, all waiting for his steel. So this place, switch off. Annoyingly, there is a load of gas in there, which is very, very sad. And in here as well. Okay, fine. So there's a load of gas in there. That's what we're going to have to put up with. That's sort of wasted. So what's that? 9. That's 11 gas that's in these 2 buildings that is now just going to sit there. It's just going to sit there and do nothing. That could make a heck of a lot of steel beams. Okay, so I've reloaded the game because I thought we haven't had a trade offer from Shambala for a while because the remaining little note up here was when they sent a bomb to us and that notification never clears. So I was thinking maybe if that's there, they never come to trade with us. So I've reloaded the game and yes, they would now like to come and trade. So yeah, we will take anything. We'll take, you've got 88 steel beams. I will give you the world for 88 steel beams. Have all of my settlement. I just want to go to space. So how about we have 50 of your steel beams? And we've got plenty of everything else for what we need right now. What do you want for steel beams? I'll give you whatever. I mean, have some planks. Would you like 100 planks? Does that even that up? Do you know what? Have 200 planks. Enjoy yourself. Have 200 lovely planks. And we'll have some more steel beams. Thank you very much. How much can we get? 60. Do you know what? Absolutely. I will go for that trade. There we go. Another fire. There's another fire going on. But now hopefully, I mean, we're on 21 out of 52. So it's not so bad. So we did actually get a few in there. We're still not even halfway though. I did over here. If we find our new little industry area over here with the new fancy oil jack, I did think, do you know what? We're struggling for gas. Let's just build a couple more gas mines. But of course, they require the bricks to be put into place. So yeah, that's going to take a little while to get them in. But now we've actually bought in all of those lovely steel beams. We should just be able to ship them straight into this. If they don't go into this, I am going to be quite cross. I'm going to be very, very annoyed because this is what's waiting for them. And we've got 58 of them now, which is plenty. That's more than enough to ship into here. So let's move time on nice and quick and let's just get this thing done now. Let's just ship all of the steel beams into here so we can build a satellite and then we can go to space at long, long last. So yeah, all we need is beams. Construction in progress. The big whizzy exciting screen on the front of the Cosmodrome has changed. 7:30. Construction in progress. Okay, so it says under construction. So this is good. Time needed to produce spacecraft. Production paused. Needs workers. Oh, right. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, we'll just take anybody. Literally anybody. There must be some spare ones anyway. Yeah, you're all clever bods. Yeah, okay, you... and workers. Why didn't it tell me that on the front? Why didn't it tell me this before? And you. And the last one is you. Right. Satellite is being assembled. Oh, glorious. At long last. Oh, we've waited a long time for this. I mean, in terms of actual real life, this game has been running for almost 3 hours. 3 hours this has been going. So yes, I'm very glad to see this go. But it's under construction. It's going to take a little while though. Another 7 minutes. Well, it says 7 minutes, obviously 15. But we've got it running on, whatever it is, 1.5 game speed. So another, what's that? Sort of 1.5 of that. So I know 3 and a bit minutes. And we will have a satellite to launch into space and embark on the next glorious stage of Nugget endeavour. But okay, we just got to sit tight and wait for just a little while longer. And the countdown is on. So I assume the countdown is going to be until this is complete. And then they're going to push it out here. I imagine it's going to be attached to a rocket of some description. And then it will launch. So here we go. 2, 1, 0. Construction. Rocket launch is in progress. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, there's big red lights. There's red lights. Okay. There is a rocket. There is something going in the rocket. I don't know what that is. Fuel. I imagine that's fueling it up or something. This is wonderful. So now it's going to take, what, 1 minute 24, 23 to actually get this thing launched. Okay, it's taking a while. So it's refueling it. They're doing other spaceshipy things to it. I don't know what they do. Maybe they just do a check. They go through and make sure all the doors are shut and all the windows are closed and everyone's turned the lights off or something. I don't know. But it's going to take a little while for this thing to get launched. Well, I'll say a little while. A minute. Oh, this is glorious. And look, you could probably see it from absolutely miles away. Yeah, people are going to know that something's going on. Even if you're over here. What if you're in the top of the tallest building? What if you're in here? This is your flat. Can you see that? No. No, you cannot. No, so the tallest building can't really see. So yeah, maybe people over that side of the world don't know that this is going on. That this exciting new endeavour is underway. This is like the next step for you guys. You've come so far, have the Nuggets. They've come so far. Little stone huts. We still do have stone huts. The people over here, they've refused to modernise. They just do not care. They don't want to be part of the modern world. But look, we've gone from there through to big towering buildings and airports. And now this shall be the crowning glory. I'll be honest, I hadn't expected it to be green. I don't really know what colour I was expecting. Green was not the colour. Here we go. Here we go. Right, I'm going to put time on to normal speed. I do not want this moment to be rushed. This is a moment to savour. We have worked toward this. Here goes the rocket. It's going up. Okay. And we are launching. And the rocket is on its way. It's very slow, is the rocket. It's taken a while. you know, it's got to get that initial thrust to get out of the gravity. That's fine. So we'll go up with it. Oh, this is a wonderful moment. It is a wonderful. Hang on, can we go lower down? Can we look down and look up? Oh yes, the rocket is underway. Okay, right. Let's follow it up. Oh. It's exploded. The rocket's exploded. Oh no. It's blown up. A terrible disaster befell the Teapot Tea on its way to the stars. Oh, well, do you know what? That sums everything up perfectly. Well, there we go. We didn't quite make it to space after all that. Oh, all that effort and all that training and construction and everything. And it blew up. Well, there we go. That's the way of things then, isn't it? Okay. So, well, do you know what? This is going to be the end of our Universim run for the moment. I was hoping to end it by saying, and there we go. We've made it to space. We've taken the next bold step. Yeah, we've boldly gone where no Nugget has ever dared go before. But unfortunately, we didn't. We got to about here. Although I suppose technically, did we get higher than a plane? I'm not entirely sure we even got higher than an aeroplane. Oh, I don't know. But I was hoping to end it on a glorious high, but unfortunately, it's not really worked. Oh, and there's a fire as well. We'll just do that to make everyone actually carry on with their jobs. Well, there we go. That didn't work according to plan. So we tried to go to space and it sort of exploded. There is an election. Do you know what? That's probably fine. We can leave that because our time with the Universim is going to come to a close. The beta version of the Universim is now imminent. I think it is a day away, and I won't get to play this again before the beta is released. And this save is annihilated from existence because it will just not be compatible because they've changed the whole world, and the world's got like different heights you can put on the sides of mountains and everything now. It's all very, very exciting. So we need to say farewell. We need to say farewell to our little place here. I mean, it's very lovely. I do like our place. I am very proud of this. We've had some trials with it. We've had some tribulations. There's been a bomb go off and kill some people. There's been a bomb in one of those little sort of trap boxes that blew up over here. But we've had some glorious moments as well. We've got skyscrapers. We've got lots of modern industry going on. Everything is looking very, very good indeed. We've got the airport. We've got modern farms. And yeah, we've had some water issues. We've had some food problems. But overall, I think we've come through pretty well. I think this place has done very, very well. From starting out over here somewhere, because this is where we started. This is the evolution tower. Oh, let's pick a person. Safety guidelines. There you go. Less prone to injury. That makes sense. So yeah, we started here. So who thought that when we started here and then went over here to get ourselves access to water, that we would have all of this constructed? Look at it. It takes up an entire face of a planet from what we can see when we go out into space. And that is glorious. A mixture of all sorts of things. Residences and industry and other bits and bobs. Entertainment. We've got ourselves a hot air balloon over there. We've got factories. And of course, we have got a fancy building. We do have Big Ben there looking very, very good as well. I mean, the alarm is still going off. I don't know why the alarm's going off. Should we just do that? There you go. You don't need the alarm on anymore, folks. Shush. Marvellous. But yeah, we've done very, very well. I'm very proud of our little Nugget civilization. And yeah, hopefully they will flourish. It didn't end on the high that I was hoping. Do you know what, though? It might have ended in a very perfect way. Because they're Nuggets. They're very silly little folks who just sort of pootle about the place. They have no arms. So maybe getting them to build a spaceship and launch it into space with a satellite on it, maybe it was always doomed to failure. But there we go. We gave it a go. It didn't work. Maybe they will try again. Maybe we will imagine that the Nuggets will have another go at getting all that stuff sorted and going to space and boldly going where no Nugget has ever gone before. But alas, we shall have to picture that in our mind's eye because we will not see it here. But do you know what? I've had a lot of fun. It's been brilliant fun playing the Universim, as it always is. And they're still developing it. So there is the chance that the Universim will come back. The Universim will come back at some point, I'm fairly sure, when it's in a more complete state, when it's got enough changes for us to actually go back and have a look at it and make it worthwhile, like we did between the last time we played and this run through. Maybe when they've got the whole space age thing in and you can go to the other planets and have a little look around and all that kind of stuff. Maybe when that is in, we will come back to the Universim and have another go. And maybe this time we will actually be able to get to space. I do not know. But from our little settlement here in the Universim, from Mother Planet, we must say cheerio. Oh, it's very sad, but we've done very, very well. And we should just imagine that the Nuggets go on to great and glorious things indeed. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video, even if it did involve a spaceship blowing up. And of course, I hope you've enjoyed the series as a whole. If you have, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other stuff that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard, as well as the Universim if we return to it at some point in the future. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. This sports car is indeed illegal. You clearly couldn't see the sign saying no cars. I have found the place where I'm going to live forever. The Tea and Biscuits Cafe. I want to rename the dog. Let's call it Woofles. Woofles McBark. Behold the power of the blimp.